moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Kirkstreet. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They'll run it here. A change of direction. Attacking him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action to get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. We have momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Big throw caught on the left side. He's found some room at the 45. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. Here comes the handoff. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. They'll hand it off. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield. It's Rayner. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And bouncing it outside, it's Jones. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Missouri.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. The pickup is 7 yards, now 2nd and 3.
And that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. Looking to scramble to his left. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, the defense does a really good job of getting that initial pressure on the quarterback, but this is what he can do. His athletic ability and his legs gets him away from the pressure. He buys some time, and I love how he keeps his eyes downfield. He's not scrambling to run. He's scrambling to make a big play with his arm, just unable to connect with the receiver downfield, but good effort and a good play.
Dropping back, it's Knight. Over the middle, it's Coleman. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And they keep the drive going. It's a 1st out of the 46. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. There's the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, use their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Breaks loose at the 45. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Knight. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple of plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. Looking to scramble. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
The defense, I think, sensing some urgency in this red zone. 1st down play, good job of pressuring the quarterback, pushing him back and putting him in a tough spot now on 2nd down.
Powering through. He's swarmed by the defense.
Boy, second and forever. And this defense is, of course, expecting a pass, but give the play call a lot of credit here. Running the football, catching the defense off guard, a nice run, but really I think it's more about breaking the tendency. Occasionally going with a play that the defense isn't expecting, and this one worked out very well for them. Picked up nice yards, but let's not forget, still have a lot of work to do here on third down.
And he's got it! Touchdown! Auburn! Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Fire to the right side, complete. Then it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Hardy. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Handoff to the back. Fighting off the defender. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? The offense with some pre-snap motion. To the air, it's Rayner. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. Good job there finding the back and that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly to give the back a chance to not only catch the ball, but get the yards for the first down.
They're going to run it here. He's past the marker and still going. They get him to the ground, and it's first down now at the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And then first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it second and 12. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Oh, what a grab!
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. The shotgun running play call. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Methodical but effective for probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
Returner choosing to field this one. And they've got the returner corralled.
Down at the 15. And the Auburn offense will take over first and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Dropping back. It's Knight. Defense is coming after him. He's going to put it down and run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Completion, that's about 9 yards. Not enough for the first, and it's fourth down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And that sets up a return. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. QB to the tight end for a completion. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Hand off to the right side. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Third down after that running play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try the left side with a toss. Breaks into the clear. And here he goes. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Mizzou.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hope the defense can get a quick stop. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking for a deep completion. That one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Back to throw. It's Knight. And they trap him for a sack. Timeout is called. Clock strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The punt team making their way on the field. And he boots it high into the air. And the offense will take over close to the 35. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Turner, 1 down. Sets up the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Solid gain in the running play. Third down now. Dropping back. It's Rayner. Running out of time in the pocket. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Trots back onto the field. They'll run it to the left. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that previous play. He's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Will not be brought down. They made the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice first down.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. A completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field. It's Knight. The receiver grabs him. You make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. What a catch! He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Knight. He makes the grab. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this fourth down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the ball.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Trying to find some room. It's Roberts. And that run produces a decent gain.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. Nice grab. It's Jones. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And there's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so second and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
So second and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Tough situation with the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Auburn. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick 6. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. him down right at the 30-yard line.
At the 30. Brings up second down. That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score.
We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Rayner. That's caught. It's Jones. They can't stop him. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
They're going to run it. Gets the first and still running. Makes the first down, but Casey, nice big hit there at the end.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's a short completion of a big tight end. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
The offense with 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Loose football. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. Here's the second down play. Using his legs, it's Davis. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Grinding away with a running game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
No, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. A big tackle at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the Auburn offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quick throw to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense really clicking. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference and championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The first play of the drive will begin at their own 46. To throw, it's Rayner. Pass caught. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Second down after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Missouri. There was no catch in the mid-time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. He catches a football. He is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Grab down the middle. It's Cobb. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Arnold. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. This offense shows its explosive ability. One huge play. They're set up just inside the red zone now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Looking to throw it again. The pocket breaking down. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. For the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And now it's victory formation. The quarterback will just kneel down. Punt team ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Back out on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Back-to-back deep shots. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You got to double team this.
On the move, he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport.